I'm not sure why this tie is sitting on my desk. But you know what? I think I'm gonna wear it. Hello ladies and gents. Over the past couple of days, I have heard nothing in casual conversation except about How I Met Your Mother, the hit television show, not How I Met Your Mother, because I don't know your mother. I'm sure she's lovely, but I don't know her. This opinion is coming from a casual observer of the show. I have not watched everything sequentially, but I fully intend on finishing How I Met Your Mother now that everything's done, and hopefully all of the seasons will be on Netflix shortly. A lot of people are very upset with the ending, and something that has really been upsetting me over the conversations that I've been hearing in casual conversation with random people and just eavesdropping in, because that's what I do. I have been very frustrated in hearing the words, and I've heard this numerous times. It's not just with this show, it's with numerous other shows and other movies and things like that. The writers gave up. I really hate that phrase with a burning passion, and here's why. As a writer, you never really give up unless you stop writing. Writers never give up on a story or a plot line unless you're M. Night Shyamalan writing Avatar, The Last Airbender, and fucking up everything. You didn't give up writing. A lot of people don't like things when they are too real. Let me explain that. Sometimes you jump into a television show and you want to live vicariously through them, and you want to accomplish something, and so you watch it and you want that happy ending, but that's not reality. And sometimes reality is messy. Sometimes you fall in love with somebody and you get married and it doesn't work, and sometimes you meet the right person and they pass away, and sometimes you get a really great ending, but it's not perfect and the happily ever after that you will see in a Disney movie, because that's not how reality works. And I think a lot of writers want to make that happen in their storytelling. They don't want it to be a perfect ending because they're not trying to create a perfect ending. I don't care what kind of writer you are. If you're writing for a television show, or if you're writing for a book, or if you're writing a movie, or if you're writing a whole freaking series of books, the characters that you create become very grossly intertwined with who you are as a human being. These characters become an extension of you, but it can't always be perfect, because again, that's not how reality works. And as a writer, you're in touch with that, and you understand that while you want to give the best to your characters, sometimes giving the best to them is not necessarily best for them. And in a show like How I Met Your Mother, where the premise of the show has never really been about how Ted met the mother, it's always been about his relationship with his friends and the relationship that his friends had with each other. I know that the show title implies that it's about seeking out the mother, but if that's what the show was, then it would have been a one-season show. It wouldn't have been 9 seasons long to discuss how he met this mom, because really he could have just gone from the time that he originally met her, the very moment that he saw her, and that could have been the entire episode, and it could have been a short film or something. I don't know, going back, I'm deviating too far. All I'm trying to say is that as a writer, you do not ever give up. And I get so angry with people who say that writers gave up on characters that they put a lot of work and effort into. You don't go 9 seasons and write so many episodes and then you just give up on your characters and don't care about them anymore. That doesn't happen. And another thing that makes me mad is I would like to see some of these people who say that the writers gave up, I want to see them sit down and write a successful television show, one that can run for 9+ seasons, and then give a perfect ending that resolves all of your character issues, that ties a nice bow on everything and surmises everything you've been getting at in a perfect package, while still remaining realistic and true to your characters and true to human beings, and giving something good to your audience. And that's hard, because as a writer, you're never going to make everybody happy. And so it's just frustrating when people say that writers give up on storylines because they think that they could have written a better story. And yeah, maybe you could have come up with something good, but you're not going to make everybody happy. There are going to be people who are going to be angry with you no matter what you did, and there are going to be people who are going to praise you no matter what you did. And so on both sides of the coin, these writers did what they felt was best, and what was best for their characters, and no one, not one person, other than the writer of that character who birthed them from their mind, can tell you what was best for them and how their story should have ended. That's all I'm saying. Long-winded rant ending now. Bye!